looking up, but it's about to go down. We chillin' in the sun, we just having fun, we living out loud. And if you feel how it feels, throw up your hands, hold your hands, and rock to the jam. Go ahead and be fly, and flashy, and you're cool and fresh and classy.
The Fellaz Night Out Podcast.
Yo, what's going on, man? This is the Fellaz Night Out Podcast. Y'all already know what time it is. We back in this thing full flag for episode 38. Oh, man, climbing up the charts real fast.
Man, we should be at 40, but...
Yeah, I mean, life happens. Shit happens.
We had a couple skips.
So we at 38. So we're going to roll with that tonight. So, man, y'all already know how we do it. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Everybody just climbing on in the room, climbing on in the session.
In the room.
And with our studio audiences in the building, we appreciate y'all for being in the room with us. So feel free to chime in, you know, as you digress. Is that what it is?
Nah,
Let's converse. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what you're looking for.
But anyway,
I don't
know
think
what I'm
that's
saying.
what you mean.
Shut us live, man, for one
Converse,
time
okay,
and tag a couple people. We appreciate y'all. What's going on, everybody that's checking in from Facebook and YouTube. We appreciate y'all, man. So let's go and get started, man. As we do every week, we introduce ourselves because we got new people watching, new people tuning in. So, let's let it go. I'm your boy, Big Homie Ace.
Oh, it's your auntie favorite nephew said.
My life, your entertainment, Mo Dirty.
I'm Sabrina May, better known as Sticky Lou.
It's Will, a.k.a. The Don.
The problem.
And this is the Fellaz Night Out Podcast with our special guest in the building, man. So, y'all, we finna, we jumping right into it, man. Y'all already know we like to tell people how a week has went because we all live special lives. And we all live
special lives.
Separate lives.
No, special lives. Like, we have
If you're gonna make it a tagline, you gotta say the same thing every time.
I'm switching it up. All our lives are special.
We all live special lives.
You've been saying separate lives for about 10 episodes now.
We all live special
Just seeing what works. Seeing what fits. So, man, let's jump into it, man. We already know we start with the boy Jules in the building.
Another little gig. You know what I'm saying? Since I'm single, I just got me another little gig. You know what I'm saying? I just kill time and shit, get to the money more, and then, other than that, I ain't been on shit. I've been chilling. Week been good.
I know.
What about you?
Man, my week been up and down. Vehicle problems like crazy.
I second that emotion.
Man, but the jobs are still coming through, so I'm still doing good.
Facts.
Shit, I got a book out. Can we cuss?
Yeah.
I have a book out. Yes, available on Amazon.
Amazon?
Amazon. Both of them. Go to Amazon and Amazon and get the book. It's called Get Through It, Not Over It. Should I elaborate?
Yes, please. Yes.
It seems like y'all need me to talk
I do. I want to hear about it.
I'm just glad you asked.
I was coming to that.
I can start it. OMG. Okay, but that's my week. That's what we doing.
Mine been up and down. God damn it. And hopefully the up and up is coming up. But nah, man, I've been good, man. Shut the fuck.
Friend, you have been growing these a long time.
You and my been there. Hold on, somebody DM my been there. But yeah, mine been up and down.
Don't be rude. Don't be stank. I gave you a compliment.
Yes, ma'am.
And you tried to be stank on the fly. I'm not letting slide.
Thank you.
But okay.
Thank you. But back to business.
All right.
Before I was rudely interrupted.
Talk about crown.
Here we go. Now, Nah. Yeah, my man.
I need both of y'all.
Go ahead, man.
Both of y'all.
Go ahead, because I'm on her ass. I'm finna get on her ass
lock
anyway.
fight.
Oh, Lord.
Is it a
Come on,
lock
man.
fight?
Come on. Because I can't wait till we get to Summer's Lock. Get over.
What up, Sid?
What's up?
How was your
How
week?
was your week?
Oh,
You got lost?
man, dog, man, it be the same thing all the time. I promise I really don't be remembering how my week be, because it be the same. Be the same.
Revolving
same thing.
door.
Work for them. Then I get off work and then I work for me. And then watch a lot of sports and ESPN. Nah, you got some parlays?
Yeah.
Hey, somebody was just talking to me
Hey, man,
about
what's y'all team, man? Not to get off the subject, but we gonna talk
Team.
about
But
this nigga got the
he got the part. But I just be chilling, man. Just be chilling.
You still at home? Are you in the office sometimes?
Listen,
I'm asking. My bad. I don't mean to put you off. I just asked.
we technically back in the office now, man.
Okay.
So we've been back in the office for a minute. They trying to work that out and see if it's productive to send us back home, which really don't make a lot of sense because of all of 2020, we literally work from the crib.
Right. I mean, but due to the fact that the corona, of course.
I mean, yeah.
I told you if it was productive.
Yeah, it was obviously productive because we was still
doing
what we was doing,
shirt.
getting everybody their benefits and so on and so forth. Everything was still working.
Was it better there at the crib or is it better in the office?
I was always better at the crib. That ain't even a question. I ain't even that type. I ain't even that type of guy. Because why would I get up and drive to somebody else?
And you could just wake up and do what you
when
got
I could just roll over and do it at the crib.
Hey, I feel you on that.
Facts.
But don't you get tired of that being like at the
being at the crib? No, sir.
You would never get tired of being at the
Not
crib.
at all.
Hey, I'm asking. Everybody got their own opinion.
Listen, dog, I'm the most introverted extrovert you might ever want to meet in your life. Dog.
That would be me.
I'm tired. We could compare notes. I promise you. I love people, but I can't stand them all at the same time.
Yeah, I love
dog.
people, but I don't like them.
Real talk.
Oh,
real
damn,
talk.
I'm in there too, then.
Yeah, real talk.
Yeah,
I will be.
definitely in
People,
that shit.
hey, people
Give me
was
a shirt
going
off my
crazy.
Don't talk to me though. Don't talk to me though.
People was
I
going
could be the
crazy.
nicest or the worst asshole.
Like,
you
you
ever
give
met
me
in
the
your
last
life,
dollar,
bro.
I will definitely feed you. I will
That's
give you
it.
advice,
Ain't
but
that
please
hard?
don't come around.
Ain't that all?
Like, I want to be invited, but I'm not coming.
Listen,
Like,
I
I
don't
don't
even
feel involved.
I don't
I'm
even
not
wanna
gonna
be
there.
invited.
You know I'm not coming.
I don't want to be canceled plans are my favorite plans.
This nigga Kelsey. You said what? Say that again. Repeat that.
Cancel plans are my favorite plans.
I'm here to tell you.
I'm trying. Listen,
Cancel plans.
Tell me-
party.
tell me that it's not going to happen, and I thought it was, and I don't have to go.
Taking my shoes
Listen. Cancel plans are my favorite.
really wanted to come.
Listen,
But that's crazy.
I've been chilling. Like, wow, dang. What happened?
I'm not even mad at that, bro. I can straight agree with that, bro, because I do
Hey.
the same shit. Like, hey, shit, I want to go, but it's like,
Once I start asking you questions, you know I don't want to come anyway.
Huh?
Who gonna be there?
That's how you feel
What
in the
time it's gonna
wintertime?
be?
wintertime, most definitely.
Oh, when see,
Yes,
it's,
I am not a winter nigga. I don't give a fuck.
it's
about
at
the
that
winter.
season though, because once it start getting dark at like 4 and 5 o'clock, dog, it'd be
I'm
a wrap.
sorry, after 35, you have to tell me what the plans are before I get back to the house. If I get to the house after
Listen.
work, I'm at the house. There is no coming back the fuck out.
Hey,
Fuck, if you didn't tell me before I got to the house, you don't
I'll be
want me
done.
to come.
I'll be done
You know
now.
what? To be honest, once you open that door, my nigga, I ain't coming back
I
outside.
done showered, got to the crib, got warmed up something.
I ain't even got that far. I was in the goddamn door.
Crazy as hell.
I ain't
You
doing
game
no goddamn
You
work.
heard me? It's over.
Hold
You
on,
damn
man.
right.
We skipping Ace, man. We gotta
Absolutely.
let him tell us how his week.
How was your
Ace,
week, Ace?
Ace was over here handling some business anyway, man.
We on you, man. What's the word,
My
bro?
week, it's been good, man. We had a nice turnout for Wind Down Wednesday.
missed it.
2 weeks in a row, you know. So people liking the theme thing.
I wish I was white and I could turn red.
Man, so make sure y'all come out this Wednesday because it's St. Louis versus East St. Louis.
Oh, I'm gonna be
So
there.
that thing is
I'm
gonna
coming.
be off the
might
chain,
have
man.
to come to that. Oh gosh, I don't go to anything. I'm
And
gonna pray about it.
It's
No,
karaoke.
Pray about it.
And
It's
our
karaoke. It's
karaoke,
karaoke.
It doesn't matter what
it's-
okie it is.
but we got a different type of vibe. Like this vibe and this karaoke be another level, man. It's everybody that come to this thing be like, man, hey, y'all got a different type of vibe in here, man. So,
But every time we do that though, against other states and shit, that shit be blind.
I don't know what the fuck he talking about.
Or when y'all did the football shit and all of that. This ain't the first time we went such and such versus such and such.
Are you agreeing to disagreeing with
No,
her?
I'm agreeing with them.
What else do we do?
What was the other one? My phone. We got it. You sent the shit.
It was the butt that threw me off.
Yeah, it was schools. It was schools. My bad. It wasn't. States
No, I'm saying that's what I'm
or-
saying. They've been
or-
liking the thing.
Yeah, it was states.
Yeah,
I mean, not- it was
Review
schools.
lost.
Who was that? Who was that?
Review lost really bad.
Ebony. Oh, bow legs.
Yeah, it was Riverview versus what?
My
McClure.
girl said once the bra
Yeah.
comes off, there's no turning back.
Wasn't it McClure? It was Riverview and McClure,
I
right?
know that's right. Period.
But, other than that, man, my week, man, it's been good, man. I can't
Period.
complain, man. Got a new venture coming real soon.
I'd love to agree with you, but I don't wear them shits. It's terrible. I don't wear no
so-
undergarments. I'm ratchet. Yes,
Pretty
last
much
name.
it.
My first name
Hey,
is the
man.
last name Ratchet.
You like the second or third female that then came in here talking about they don't wear no drawers.
I don't. I haven't since I was a teenager.
Because she can't buy them. They don't fit nothing.
The devil is a liar. They have big old draws, motherfucker.
No,
I ain't
not
gonna get
not
that.
what you
This
got
is my
going on.
Now, let
They
me,
got parachutes and shit.
First,
Your booty big
I
in the
don't want to
motherfucker.
call nobody out. And first of
I'm
all,
fighting you all day. I swear to
somebody
God.
like
We
the
gonna
63
fight.
inches. Thank you.
Somebody do. It's called
Very
curtains.
much. And it pays
Look,
the bills.
We gonna fight. I already said we gonna fight.
The car outside.
Look, this
This
motherfucker
ass
fired me
is
from
for it.
Domino's. So I don't give a shit. I'm whooping her ass the whole time.
Pizza when we leave this
Oh
motherfucker.
God, can we do that?
God, you so touched.
I need some pineapples on that bitch too.
Hold on, wait a minute. What's 63 inches?
Right. My tail. My tail.
That ass. She got a big ass fucking booty.
Yeah.
So the introduction of our guest.
No, I want my residuals.
Oh, now you gonna introduce
the pineapple for calling people on the goddamn Domino's phone, and she took me in the
Alright.
office and fired me.
So the
I don't give a
introduction
shit.
of our guest
No,
as we
I'm fighting
shall
for this.
A
proceed.
leader has to do what leader has to do.
Our introduction of our guest as we shall proceed. The lady of the hour. She is now an author. She's a model doing her thing. Well over 35,000 followers on her Instagram
She's a firer.
page, and she's doing numbers. She also has a business. What she'll break it down to you what she got going on. But we like to introduce y'all to the world as Sticky Lou.
Thank you. Hi. I'm so glad to be here, fellas, with the fellas and everything.
She's a
I didn't think
firer.
that y'all had broads on here.
That is
I
my
didn't know that this was a thing where broads could come on. But I'm glad to be here. And all
I'm too
that.
mad you just called yourself a broad.
Broad,
But-
female, chick, broad.
Call yourself a broad.
I've been
That's-
called worse.
We gonna go with broad.
Stop.
Yeah, man. I'm
Tell
not
us-
gonna let it go.
Tell us about the book.
Please, okay, yes, I'm so happy. On Amazon.
Amazon. I'm Amazon.
The book is
Exactly.
titled Get Through It, Not Over It. Now, allow me to tell you the premise if you don't understand from the title. I can't stand and never have been able to stand when people say get over it. Just get over it. First of all, there's no getting over shit. You don't get over any goddamn thing. Anything that you experience, you have to go through. And in order to really heal, you got to go through. I've never known anyone to just get over anything from merely saying it. Well, just get over it. And I personally feel like it's dismissive and it's insensitive because everyone processes life different. So that's pretty much what the book is about. I have intimate details about my life and some different traumas I've experienced as an example of different ways in which you too can get through. So that's the book. Get through it, not over it, because you don't have to get over anything. And you have, and getting through, you know, everything, it takes a process, you know.
Breathing so hard, man.
So,
just took a deep breath, man. What you-
so yeah, it's available on Amazon. I'm very proud of it. I put a lot of work into it. A lot of work went into it because I had no idea what the hell I was doing. But my mentor told me that anything worth doing is worth doing wrong until you get it right. So I had to teach myself how to edit. I had to teach myself how to format the book, how to get it uploaded, because every time I tried to upload it, it wasn't fucking doing it. So I had to go back and learn some more, and I was on YouTube for everything. But so that was the work that really went into it, outside of the intimate details that had me fucked up from time to time. Like, shit, I need to take a break. Let me go smoke a blunt and come back and write this chapter. You know what I mean, kind of thing. But the book is a really good read. It's a quick read. Also, I didn't want to drown people out with this long ass novel. I wanted to get to it, and because people are going through it, and sometimes getting to your next moment, not your next day, but your next moment is difficult. So I wanted to get it out so that people can get to their next moment.
Can I ask a question?
Oh dear God, I'm afraid of what the question is going to be, but I have an answer.
I'm probably pretty sure you already answered it.
Okay.
But at what point in time on the other side of the spectrum do you believe is this book basically going for men and women, or
Yeah, most definitely.
or is it one-sided?
No,
You
it's
saying
everyone.
that it is, but in that book, do you actually say which side it is, or you just let people?
Trauma doesn't choose a side. It is trauma. So everyone experiences trauma. So
True.
anyone who's experienced trauma will be able to relate to the book. So that's not a gender based book, as it were. It's for anyone who's experienced some hardship.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I gotta. You know what? I'm gonna buy it just because
Please
I'm not
do.
a
It's
reader.
very
I'm
reasonably
really
priced
not a
at
reader.
$20
You
on
need
Amazon.
What you need? You need to put that shit on a fucking. I love.
Please be so kind as to go to my page on IG or Facebook and click the link in my bio. It's not OnlyFans. I swear to God. Forgive me, I don't swear. I promise to God. It is click the link in my bio. That's gonna take you right to Amazon to get the book. $20.
I love it when why I don't know how to do this shit, but the breeder.
Why you talking so fucking slow?
I don't think this
Man, why you talking so?
No, I'm gonna speed up. What if I gotta say that? I don't get it. What do you mean? I don't get it. This is how I talk. What the fuck you want me to say?
I'm just saying, you talking like your mind ain't processing.
It's not processing right now. You know when it's a word you gotta savor and you can't say it right now.
Well, I hope to be doing a book signing very soon.
No, don't hope.
Before
Just
my
say,
birthday.
I will.
You're gonna do a book sign.
Well, I said hope because I'm taking my ass to Miami. Not because I'm not going to do it, but because I'm trying to think about my plans. But I'm definitely doing it. I just don't know if I'm going to do it before
You know what you
I go
should
to
do?
Miami.
Narrate it.
Well, you know what?
That's what I was trying to say, motherfucker. Why you talking about I'm talking slow?
That-
I was just
it took
trying to
a
figure
lot.
out the word I was trying to say, which was narrate. I
It took
love
a lot.
narrators.
Someone else told me that also.
Yeah, I want to hear
Yeah.
it.
It took a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah, it
I-
did. I don't need your help. Thank you.
You know what? That's a really good idea. I don't know where I would do that. At someone's
You
studio.
do it.
Yeah.
Narrate it yourself. I would listen to it. Like people watching podcast shit. We watch it because
Well,
that's what they
think
want
I'd like
to watch.
to do it in a studio.
I
I
would
wouldn't want
like
to do
to
it like
be
on my
able to
phone
hear
or whatever.
narrate it.
Yeah, but I would like to
Because
do that.
I listen.
Yeah.
Like,
Because
I'm
some
a
people
listener.
would prefer listen to it.
yeah,
I don't like reading
a
books
whole
versus
lot.
reading.
Shit
it.
boring.
Just make it an audio book.
Yeah, audio.
Audio book.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Is
That's how
it is it like tips on how to get through?
Yeah.
it? That's
Yeah.
what okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Throughout the entire book, different little tips,
Gotcha.
different little examples of a trauma.
Uh-huh.
And okay, shit, you went through this. This
And
is how
ways
you
to get-
through
okay,
it.
okay.
This-
Can
or
you
this
Okay.
is how I
Can you
get
name
through it.
one or two?
Yes. Rape. Rape. I was raped and held hostage for 3 days.
I didn't say hurt our feelings.
I know that was deep, but there's somebody out there who needed to hear that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You right. You right.
I was a pimp for 10 years.
Now I believe that.
Yeah. I was
She
a
probably
pimp
bust
for
some
10
niggas on top of their head so
Yeah.
big part.
But
She a killer.
No, but I have had to walk out
So
with a
was that
pistol a couple
would that
times.
be was that trauma for you, or did that create Did that create you creating drama?
Both. I most definitely created trauma for the bitches. And
Okay, wait a minute. We trying to.
Did that feel?
Yeah,
did that come from the rape?
I'm sorry.
Did that come from the rape or just
No.
a life you chose?
I just wasn't shit at the time. I didn't like myself. I didn't like anybody. My self-esteem was fucked up. All I wanted to do was make money. That was it. And I didn't have a conscience too much. I didn't like feeling. So I did my best not to feel. And I was capable of doing anything when I didn't feel.
So at this point, what do you think that made you change? That you didn't give a fuck
Well, I
about
wanted
feeling?
to because I wasn't raised that way. And you tend to not depart from how you come up. So since I was raised a shit lot better than that, and Christfield, I've been Christfield for years, but I didn't act like it. You know what I mean? So one day I just decided that I didn't want to do it anymore. I had just taken a trip to St. Paul. I was pimping hard and making good fucking money. Like, yeah, all the women I met wanted to hoe. Every woman I met wanted to hoe. It was a special time. It was a special time to be alive. I just got this feeling over me, and I didn't want to do the shit no more. I really didn't. I met a boss while I was out there. I had never met anybody who was really made, who was really feeding the city type shit. Like, if this nigga go down, a lot of motherfuckers gonna be sad type shit. I never met nobody like that before, and I met this nigga when I was out there. It was really inspirational as a pimp, and it was like one of the best trips of my fucking life. And I wanted to give it all up. That same fucking trip, it just came over me, and I promised the Lord I wasn't gonna do it no more. Real shit. And I tried a couple times after, and every time I tried, it foiled. Like the shit just wouldn't go through. Pimping in the time when I was doing it is different than like the 60s or 70s. It's not like you go sit a broad out on the track or some shit like that and she come back with your bread. You have to hustle her. You know what I'm saying? You got to set parties. You got to have tricks. You know what I'm saying? So it's a constant work. You know what I mean? So, you get tired. And I was by myself. It ain't like I had a nigga or some shit like that. Niggas always wanted me to quit. But a nigga never wanted to replace my grip.
So was that the only thing that changed? That was the only thing that changed you, or made you do something different?
What, Christ that I didn't want to do it no more?
Beside God, and it was a situation at that moment. Is that the only thing that stopped you, or was it a personal thing?
No. Also, I was in a place where people kept asking me for advice and shit. I've always been asked advice. People would stop me in the grocery store just to tell me their business. All their goddamn business, no matter where I went, I always had people doing that. And I'm like, there might be something to this shit. Maybe I need to be helping folks. Because I really want to help. And so I had to start thinking, I started thinking about my purpose more at that time, and what I'm really supposed to be doing while I was sent here, and I know that it's supposed to be for the glory of God. And I know good and damn well what I was doing wasn't glorifying him. So, it all just kind of came full circle. I was just at that place in my life where I was ready to give it up. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I ain't been back.
Hey, everything is a learning experience.
Yeah. But you know what though? A bitch always did what she wanted to do. I always employed a person who had the skill set. If you go to McDonald's, they know that you can flip burgers, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I employ you because you can suck dick. I employ you because you fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't employ you to sit around and look crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't employ bitches who didn't want to work. I employ bitches who felt like in their spirit they was hoes. So I never had to be like, bitch, you gonna get out there and get my money. It was always, shit, where we going tonight? You know what I mean? Type shit.
This is the first time we ever had a pimp on the goddamn show. So this is actually good information. I'm accepted. I don't give a shit.
I'm accepted.
I'm accepting good information. Look, man.
When I started,
you never really know what a person's up to, though.
Yeah, you never know. You never know.
So this new information for me.
Pimping fell in my lap. Let me tell you, I was selling dope.
Yeah, wait a minute.
I was selling dope, and my old man got sent up to do life or some shit.
Listen, this is live, right?
I ain't saying shit. I said my nigga. Y'all don't know what shit that could be any nigga.
You selling dope also. So you got
but I don't sell dope no more. Long. This is a century ago. Like I'm like almost half a century. You know what I'm saying? Like Relax.
That ain't me.
When my nigga got sent up, you know, I went out of town, came back type shit, and I only had a little bread, you know, from the times of when. And my little sister called me like, these bitches,
Do what?
He keep
Get
rocking
down
this
the
thing.
table.
these bitches is trying to jump me, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, all right, you know, whatever, told my homegirl. She's like, okay, we'll get that thing, let's go. So we get over there, and we don't need no pistol or no shit like that. You know, they ain't want shit. They was, you know, some bullshit. And while I am sizing these hoes up, because, you know, I'm looking and the bitch is beautiful. It blew me away. I'm just looking at the bitch like, bitch, you are fucking gorgeous. What the fuck? Well, who are you with? Where are your people? And I said, who the fuck is you with? What y'all doing out here? Where you from? Where you stay? And she's like, I stay up the street and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, gotcha, man. So the only thing I thought in my mind, I promise, because I'd never pimped before in my life or anything, was I'm gonna work this bitch to death. Mm-hmm. It came about, I think, because the bitch called herself wanting to jump my sister, and I think I in my spirit, I was gonna make the bitch pay for it some kind of way. And that's exactly what the fuck happened. And it just so happened that she was just, you know, she was a freak and needed guidance and shit, was fucked off out there, and she was already putting a pussy out there and was afraid of really putting a pussy out there. So she was like, I got a lot of niggas who be want to holler at me, but I be scared and shit. And I'm like, shit, I ain't scared. Call them niggas. I can too. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
You never put me okay, man?
Because I've been doing
I'll be out this motherfucker like this.
By the time I got the dominoes. But that shit, and it just kind of went from there. Honestly, she taught me how to pimp. Because I didn't know shit about asking a nigga for some money for pussy. How do you ask a nigga for money for pussy? Hey, nigga,
can I get some money for
let me get $1,000. You know what I'm saying? How do you price pussy? You know what I'm saying? Do you price it on the tightness, on the look of the lips? I don't fucking know.
She was
You
coming
know
to
what I'm
you.
saying? But you know, but the nigga would come with the guap. The first money I ever got was $300.
I swear to God, I'm watching.
So is it up to the guy to price it?
You said what?
Is it up to the guy to price it?
No.
At that time when I first started, because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, yes. The nigga came with a few $100s and he was like, shit, is this good? Yeah, it's good, nigga. Shit. I ain't got to do a motherfucking thing for this. Yes, this is awesome. 15 minutes later, the bitch coming out. That was the easiest work I ever done in my life. Yes.
And I bet I can name a couple of people. So.
Well, we're not gonna name nobody.
No, I'm not gonna put it on her, of course, but she knows.
No, that was the easiest money I made in my life. But
show.
I'm glad I gave the shit up because helping people is better.
That's what's up. That's what's
She
up.
tight.
So
Inspiring is better. Helping people.
is that why you got away from the modeling side of it too? To
You said
push more of the business side.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that first part.
Is that why you got more away from the modeling, Instagram modeling side of it to push more of the business side?
You say, is that why I got away from? Okay, so with the modeling, see, I've always been kind of conservative in my look, as it were. Even though I was running bitches and this, that, and the other whatnot, I come up a tomboy. You know what I'm saying? So niggas always wanted to see this ass, but I never exposed this ass. High school, none of that shit. I played sports and shit. I beat your ass. My mom was strict. I'm the oldest of 6. I ain't play that. So, you know, my roots is not ass out. You know what I'm saying? But I saw an opportunity to capitalize because bitches got booty out here and it's popular and they paying bitches. So I was like, fuck it, I got booty. I can do that. You know, that's easy. And so I put the booty out there and he leave bad taste in my mouth. Since I'm not that bitch, you know what I mean? And it treads really close to whole life. It's rough for me since I was on the other side of whole life. You know what I'm saying? So when niggas want to fly me out and shit like that, I start sweating. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, you want me to fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting nervous. You know,
You getting shit?
I want the sugar. You know, God damn it, he want me to perform. Fuck, shit. I don't. You know, this ain't a good week. I'm booked up. You know, I'm fully booked.
And she'll fire your ass instantly.
I be scared as a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you. I be scared. Sex trafficking is real. It's real. And
Ain't,
you gonna have
ain't nobody gonna abduct your
boy,
strong
fuck
ass.
that. I don't give a fuck.
If you get abducted, you wanted to.
Well, I'm still
ain't nobody for the tackle.
At the end of the day, men are naturally stronger, and I'm still a woman.
I don't give a fuck about none of that. Ain't no nigga for the tackle you, bro.
At the end of the
we
day,
can argue that all day.
Well, when you finish, you weren't held hostage. I was actually.
I've been held hostage before.
You weren't taken over like I was, and you weren't
from
great.
experience.
I'm talking from experience too.
You're a man. You're not a woman.
But then she talking about her.
She talking about her own experience.
Saying,
like dead ass.
You
like,
saying ain't nobody
a woman can be taken over. It doesn't matter her
she's
size.
telling you
A man
What does
can
that matter?
Duh.
Not to downplay what you saying. I didn't.
That's
say
exactly
that.
what the fuck you doing.
No, I'm not trying to. Well,
Yeah,
if that's how you feel,
nobody-
I apologize.
That's
No,
okay.
that's
No,
not what
it's
I'm
fine.
saying.
I'm just saying.
saying men can be taken advantage of too.
Sure they can.
We're not talking about me.
We
We're
not.
talking about her.
Oh my! Everybody want to make me. Everybody trying to make me feel like the bad person. I'm not saying.
I didn't say
No.
you.
I didn't say that.
That's
that
not
didn't
what's
happen or
happening.
it wouldn't happen. What I'm saying is, men can be too, man. Yeah,
But that's
women
that
play
what,
the victim like that.
I'm not playing
None of
victim.
this
she
shit happened
literally
to
was a
men.
victim.
I literally
What
was
are
a
you
victim.
trying to say?
Survived it.
She just said that earlier.
The fuck? I've literally been abducted for real.
I'm
Well,
not
you gonna
taking
play
that from
Mr.
you.
Me Too in this situation,
No,
dog?
I think
what I'm
that's
saying
exactly what
is
this is.
it can happen to men too.
That was not in question, Mo.
Okay, baby, I'm sorry. I don't.
We
I
didn't
don't-
say
I'm
it
not
couldn't
gonna-
happen.
I'm not taking nothing away from you. I understand. I really do.
It
It's
was
okay,
Like it's not. Y'all act like it hurt for a man to understand that too.
we're not
Well,
saying
that's what the
that.
fuck I'm saying.
What we saying
Y'all act
is
like a man can't understand that.
that was never in
All right,
question.
whatever.
It
man.
wasn't in
Move on,
question.
man.
Well, she talking about her situation.
I understand
Your
her
situation or anybody else's situation didn't have anything to do with what she was
I
talking
was
about.
just agreeing and saying that it can happen to me.
Actually, you
What I'm
were.
saying.
Duh, hey, this
I
this
never
is
said nothing to disagree.
hold on,
with.
hold on.
told her no one is going to abduct
I
you.
was playing. She know I'm just talking shit, but still in all, when I just said also that men, it can happen to men too.
True.
That's all I was saying.
though, you know,
But by
sometimes
saying that is like trumping what
yeah,
No,
that's
I'm not
what
trying to try. I just
You're not
did
trying.
I just say
It's
that?
just
Didn't I
kinda
just
like-
tell you I apologize if it came off that way. I just
What
said
were we talking
that
about?
it can happen. Right.
Right.
Thank you, Lord.
All right, so moving on.
I'm over it.
Let's jump into the
Lord.
question, bro. What's
All
up?
right, so-
this-
You don't. You got to start watching the show.
You had other questions for me. No, you're
Um,
fine. You won't take nothing from me.
So the way our show goes, we shoot off questions that either
Right.
people in our group have came up with, topics that's been in the media, or things that we have come up with. So we're going to introduce you to our world now.
Okay.
So the first situation at hand has been in the media like all week was the baby, him dealing with his baby mama.
Uh-huh.
Like, do y'all feel that he was wrong?
Yes.
I don't even know what's going on.
Dead ass.
My thing is, I really don't know what the hell going on with them because
I
he
don't know.
just dropped the album. I want to say that day or the day before or something like that.
Like some publicity.
I want to
style
say,
shit. Yeah.
good, you know what I'm saying? That's promo like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I believe they'll be back together in no time, and I think it's just, you know what I'm saying?
That's a good point of view.
A little bullshit, man.
That's a good point of view.
I
don't know what happened.
If it was, whether it was or it wasn't, I think it was tacky as shit. And
What happened? Can somebody elaborate?
he
on what
basically
happened?
kicked the bitch out on camera. Bitch, you gotta get out. You gotta go. She got the baby in her arms, feeding the baby, and he like, it's just time for you to go. Like, you gotta go. On
He
some
said
hood
he
shit.
He didn't put the baby out. He told her
He put
that she had to go.
No.
He put her and the baby
No,
out.
he
Well, he told her
said
that she
he
had to
wanted her
go.
So
Yeah.
they got into an argument. I don't know.
No, he just came in and told her that she had to go.
So they didn't get
In the
into
middle
it.
of the
They
night.
didn't get into it at all.
We don't particularly know. He
Well,
been
after
saying
they
that.
exchange words and all
Yeah,
that.
but he did it on live.
Yeah.
Like, to me, I'm like, yeah,
I was finna ask,
you too
man.
grown. That's
That was
corny.
corny,
Like, you too
I think
fucking
they
grown for
young.
that.
First he said he wasn't gonna feed into it, and then you feeding into it. It's just
So much
it's
to
real
say.
corny,
So
man.
I think they young and I think he a nigga.
My question about that, man,
Which
is
is different from a black man.
what
Allow me to
exactly
be clear.
what part would y'all say he actually was wrong about? Because if he was telling her to get out for whatever reason he was telling her to get,
Did she
I
cheat?
think as
Yeah.
far
If
as
it-
like calling her side piece, you know what I'm saying? He ain't really.
Most definitely.
He really didn't downgrade her. He ain't calling no bitch or hoe.
he called her a side
Yeah.
piece.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they did he cheat on her?
I ain't see nothing.
No, they
He
said
just
they're
told
not
her-
together.
He just kept telling her to leave. That's all I kept saying. You gotta
That's-
go,
and
you
see
my
that-
side piece.
my
You
thing
gotta
is-
I don't know what
That's
the
why I'm
premise was
like-
for
So
him.
all
that's-
you had to
that's-
do to avoid all that was pick your shit up and go.
And actually leave. And now that's
you
my
agree,
thing.
You and she's an artist. She has money. She has, you know what I'm saying, everything that she needs to go and just be by. You know what I'm
Sure,
saying?
but you know what?
But the baby don't mean, you know what I'm saying? The baby is there. You know what I'm saying? He a father. He know he gonna take good care of him. That all he asking you to do is just leave. He not kicking you out. He not kicking the baby out. Y'all always I mean, I'm saying females talk all that shit into each other. You know what I'm saying? You kicking it.
She
When
just had this baby. You expecting her to leave her baby?
I mean,
It was his baby too.
that's his baby. He been there.
It's his baby too.
But still, though, I'm pretty sure she done
There's a
left this
connection
baby.
that
No,
she has with the baby that he
understand.
doesn't have.
No,
That
understand.
he'll never have.
No, understand.
Man.
She is a
He's not going
artist.
through postpartum.
No,
And that's
listen to
another-
this, listen. Understand, she is an artist. It's been already. No, listen.
She had the money to
Oh,
go.
listen. She is an artist. It's already been proven. She's left her baby to go perform. She left her baby with nannies and all that kind of stuff to go perform in Doris Joy. So, what's the problem with leaving the baby?
The baby
her
with the
dad?
child. It was just that.
What?
It was just that particular situation.
Right, it was just that
And
making
see
it
that
seem
it's just like you said. A lot of times, females. Okay, let me say this first, because I'm sure before I get finished talking, y'all gonna attempt to interrupt.
Mohawk,
me.
Right.
I don't feel like he's right for taking it to social media, for embarrassing her, for making anybody a part of whatever situation it was that they was going on. That's some clown mess right there. My issue with all of that is that a lot of times women tend to tie the baby to themselves when it comes to situations like that.
Exactly.
And the fact of the matter is that if he told her to leave his house and she didn't leave his house, she was wrong. If the shoe was on the other foot and she told him to leave her house and he didn't leave and the police came or whatever the case may be, he would have been locked up. And
No, he wouldn't have.
man, chill, man.
Oh, man.
Nah.
And nobody, no woman on this earth just about would have felt any type of way about it because he did not leave.
You got,
So I don't,
squatters' rights.
I don't, man, bump that, dog.
You have
It's-
to be there for a certain amount of time for squatters.
I'm-
Yes, you do. You
man, that
be-
ain't got nothing to
You
do
gotta
with
be there for a
this.
certain amount of time, and you got to get mail. When you talking some fucking
Yes,
squatters'
even
rights.
if you got
Squatters,
mail,
she
if
ain't
you got
good.
mail, you have squatters' rights.
She ain't
Mo.
been there that
No
long to
matter
get no
who the
squatters'
person
rights.
is, if you're asked to leave the premises of someone,
Get the fuck out.
You supposed to
You are
leave.
better for you to leave. Yes.
I
You
haven't
have
heard nothing
squatters'
else.
rights.
Don't nothing else.
However, because I did let you have the floor.
Go ahead.
All right then.
Get it.
All right then.
I'm gonna go.
As a
And-
mother, your natural instinct is to take the child.
True.
That's your natural instinct. You don't think, oh well, let me leave this motherfucking baby. This nigga want me to leave. That's not what you're thinking. You're
Indeed.
thinking, let me get my baby shit, let me get our shit so that I can leave.
True.
You don't automatically think, oh well, he's the dad, he's gonna take good care of him. You're not thinking like that, especially in the midst of, as a mother, your natural instinct of protection is to take the child with you, not think the baby that he's going to hurt the baby, or you thought that. You don't even have a forethought of that. The only thing that you're thinking is that this thing that you pushed out, you're responsible for. Doesn't matter if he's a part of the baby's life or not. You're responsible for it because you carried that child.
I'm gonna say that.
One moment.
Go ahead.
You carried that child, right? If you were to leave that child in the dumpster and they did DNA and ran it, they will come find your ass. They're not going to find him. They're going to come looking for you because you carried the baby. Okay, that was in your womb, right? So when you think about your womb, you think of when, and if a person tells you to leave, you think about what came with you, and that came with you. a part of your package. So if you kick the fucking package out, the whole package leaves. But I'm just saying, yes, the bitch should have left. Your nigga tell you to leave, you can hint for me to motherfucking leave. I need you to let. Oh shit, this nigga want me to go. However, the first thing I'm thinking is, where the fuck is our shit for me to go? Not where's my shit. Now, sure, she could have left the child. If he wanted the baby to stay, I didn't hear him say, leave my baby. I didn't hear him say, you're not going to take my baby. I didn't hear him say none of that for this to even be a conversation, but it's okay. Yes,
what did he say? Because I don't know what he said.
I don't even know what the fuck is going on.
She said, right? She said that.
But wait a minute. If it's been our baby, bro. If it's been our baby, that baby should be safe with either or.
That's true.
So you can't, just because you had the baby, I made the baby, motherfucker. You can't just sit here and make it seem like it's just yours. No.
You ain't carried no baby 9 months. You don't know what that shit is.
It don't matter, but I carried your ass for the time I was there. The time you was going through it.
Bullshit, carried these nuts.
She's a superstar. Yeah, I carried my nuts.
She
But come on, man. We all superstars. Obviously, we in this situation.
Listen.
You can't tell me
that's not the point. And I
that's
didn't
the problem.
that
Women
I didn't contest that. I said he's the dad.
Women want to be.
And he's very much
I carried the baby.
Child.
Man,
however,
we did this together.
As a mother, you're not thinking of
we
that.
did this together.
Hold on.
But you'll never understand that because you have dick and balls. You don't have an uterus.
It's
okay. I'm missing the equipment to feel what I feel, and it's okay. You're incapable because you're missing
I never understood that.
And it's all right.
Man, we did this together.
I don't understand.
I will say this: it's no comparison. Saying you what, and this is my thought.
Women feel and women don't understand how we feel.
There you go.
You can't understand we did it together in making the baby, but you
I don't know anything about dick and balls.
You carried the baby. I can't compare you carrying the baby to we did this together, because what your body go through and what your body withstand is no comparison at all to what I'm just there on the outside to support that whole situation.
Right.
So when again, I feel he was wrong because on the video he was saying she was saying you wanted to put me out in the middle of the night.
Right.
In the middle of the night. There's no woman on this motherfucking earth that's going, her newborn child is going to be like, all right, I'm finna go, but the child going to stay. Yeah. You know that.
Where does that exist?
Like, that's not going to happen. So you know when she said she was going to leave, nigga, you knew she was going to take the baby.
Right.
So
that's the thing. He said she on her page said he kicked me and the baby out.
Because that's automatically, she's going to take the baby. So,
but then when he had the baby, and she had to go, what was the problem? Where was the problem at?
Yeah, no, if you leave the baby and you go on your own, then that's cool. But you got to understand, a woman in the middle of the night, especially if y'all in a fucked up situation, she not gonna leave the baby.
So she only get the baby only get left if she chooses for the baby to stay. That's basically what you said.
Yeah, that is. Because
that's wrong.
That's wrong.
Do y'all understand how crazy that sounds?
Right,
it is wrong. But at the end
that
of the day,
sounds crazy, dog.
She has the maternal of the baby. The baby goes where she goes.
She maternal rights.
They're not married.
That's
wrong.
Still not law, but it's law.
If they're not married,
that's law.
How's that law?
Hey,
I don't know if that is.
If it's already shows up, that baby's going with that mother.
But that mother left, and he was on camera with that damn baby still.
But that's wrong. When that baby leave that hospital, bro, that baby goes with the mother.
Period.
I mean, that's just typical because of.
So does that make that right though?
Is that right? Is that okay?
We don't say nothing.
That's not a law. Ain't no law saying when that baby come out this womb that it gotta automatically go to that mother. It doesn't. It's no law.
Right? There isn't. It's
not a law, but they're not going to just.
Oh, just as fathers, when that baby come out, is you have the same fucking
rights.
Yes,
yes, you do.
The mother has to say, "My baby is going to go with the father." You're not. They're not going to just.
Why
give you the baby to leave the
motherfucker? I mean, breast, all that. I mean, it's just typical. Fathers is not finna sit there and be like, give me my damn baby. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
you
So
know
they
what?
come out the womb,
That-
or none of that. We don't do
as
that
a
type
father,
of shit.
you don't get the
But
same
we
recognition,
still
bro.
have the
You don't get
rights
the
as
same
a father.
recognition, bro.
Just
But
like
you
she
got the
was
same
saying-
rights.
Just
Yes.
like she was saying, she emotionally attached. She came out my womb. It doesn't matter. I'm emotionally attached to my
Facts.
fucking child.
This is what I'm trying to. This is what I'm trying to.
I love
That's
my
what
child
I'm.
more. I mean, it's not the same. It
That's
doesn't
what I'm
matter.
trying to
So
say.
that's when we get confused with women.
The rights are the same, but
As a dude, as a dad,
the rights are the same, but connection is different.
No, it's not.
It is different.
My connection
It is different. It is different.
Soon as I put something
It
inside
is
of you,
different. Until y'all carry a child, y'all don't know.
No.
listen.
Y'all,
Hold on.
Look, I'm not gonna disrespect men, and I would prefer you guys just not do that to us also, and genderize all this shit. But until you carry a child, you just don't know.
Listen,
You really
I
don't
can
know.
say this. I will say this.
I've never carried sperm. I've never carried dick and balls. So I don't know what that feels like. I can't tell you what that feels like to be a dude. But you and you can't tell me what it feels like to be a mom.
Listen.
I don't want to argue it back and forth. Y'all don't know and we don't know. We'll never know.
The truth of
and y'all will never know.
And then the truth of the matter being, man, like you say, neither one of us is gonna know, but consistently is perpetuated that the bond is way stronger or whatever. We can say different. Absolutely, we can say different. And it's funny that I got my child. My son is here with me now. As a father, I have 3 kids. My son is here with me now, and I promise you that when we talk about a bond, even if I don't see my child consistently every day, whatever the case may be, it's a bond for me when it comes to my kid. Like I'm talking, and it's not. And I'm saying that in the sense that it doesn't mean that it's stronger because he was carried by his mother. It's different because he was carried by his mother, but the bond is still the same. It's the strength of the bond is still the same.
No, I completely understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
I'm not contesting that at all. I'm not contesting fatherhood, the importance of it, who y'all are, or none of that. All I'm saying is that until you carry a human, you don't understand.
No, listen. That's what I'm saying. That's totally
different. Nothing wrong with saying that. That's an actual fact.
That's not because
it's
men I heard that. It's men I heard that have
unless you've starved, you don't know what it means to starve. Unless you've been in a trauma situation, you don't know what that's like if you've never experienced anything.
It's men and women.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
It's men and
I've
women.
never done crack before,
men,
so I couldn't give advice to a crackhead because I've never had crack.
But it's men and
I
women.
don't know. I know about
done
weed
much.
though. I know the struggle of the weed though. I know the struggle.
It's
of
men. It's men I heard have done a lot for a stepchild. And
You know,
they
it's
still
hard.
look at that
On this topic, on this topic, we can agree to disagree and move on to the second one.
I don't even think that we're disagreeing with each other.
Yeah, we're not.
We're not disagreeing, but nobody want me to talk, so I'm done. I'm over it.
I think that we just experience life different. That's all.
Nah, cause that shit dead, and I don't got no kids, so.
Right, so
But
we
I know
just-
how to
just
speak.
Keep shooting them blanks.
All right, so the next topic at hand, real situation that's been going around, was about a young lady buying a tickets for the family and didn't purchase the tickets for the guy's son. So I'm gonna bring it up and read it. So yeah, look, they saying it was wrong already.
It was, bro. She foul as fuck. Bro.
She said, "I'm taking my boyfriend." The verbiage. Listen to the first words of it. I'm taking my boyfriend and our kids on a family vacation. He feel like I'm wrong for not including his kid. I told him that he or his baby mother can pay for their kid if they want her to go. I feel like that's not my kid, so it's not my responsibility. Am I wrong?
Yes,
it's a lot of questions about that for me, dog.
I think she's.
It's a lot of things.
Her mind state is fucked up.
It's a lot of things that ain't quite answered as far as that's concerned to me, dog. Because first of all, they boyfriend and girlfriend. That's a thing, right? It's a difference in that right there. And for her to be saying for her to be saying our kids and his kids or whatever, who are our kids? Is she talking about kids? Together. That's what I'm saying. Are they talking about kids that they have together, or does she have kids?
They got kids. She got kids of her own. Then I think they got kids together. And then he got.
But so that's the thing. That's the thing. If she does have kids of her own, 9 times out of 10, and especially based on the conversation that we just had, 9 times out of 10, those kids of her own are with them. So she's saying when she's talking about the kids that she have by herself and the kids that she have with him. But when she says his kids, she's talking about the kids that didn't come out of her. Mm-hmm. That's a problem.
Yes, that is.
Why we ain't talking about when we talking about his kids, your kids, and the kids that we got together? That's an issue. Mm-hmm. She's saying that she definitely wrong from the standpoint of how she views the situation, but I also feel like I don't know that she's necessarily wrong in feeling like that she has the choice in not paying for his kid, but he needs to work that out in some form, because if she got that twisted like that as far as our kids, your kids, so on and so forth, that ain't the woman that you want, dog, period.
I mean, but damn, what woman that's dating a guy who has children doesn't see all of the kids as all of the kids?
Oh yeah.
What the fuck? I mean, she said, I'm taking my boyfriend an hour, and I thought, when you say hour and shit, that's plural and shit, right?
That's everybody.
Oh, okay. Everybody come
that's
on
everybody.
In. First one Miss got taken. Okay, that shit. So where the fuck is, I don't understand. The bitch is fucked up in the head. That's just, period.
I agree.
People just are fucked up. People are just fucked up. There is no other answer.
I don't even want to answer this shit. I don't even want to answer it because there's so much that I can say.
Because if it was the other way around, what would motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not cool. That's not cool. If he says
it's not cool
like
in either either fashion.
That's not fucking
like
cool.
That's not okay.
That's not cool. But you know what though? I am vicious when it comes to the children. Period. Because we talk about the babies. Talk about feeding the babies, clothing the babies, taking the babies somewhere, whatever the fuck. If they babies, they babies. And we take care of the babies. Mm-hmm. It takes a village. The fuck, we not leaving nobody out.
Yep.
You get ice cream, everybody get ice cream. If we ain't got enough to earn, then can't nobody get none.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's how we was raised.
We put the starve together, goddamn.
Real shit, that's right. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. I was the oldest of 6, and goddamn it, if I got something that all of us got, if all of us couldn't get it, my mom wouldn't give it to nobody.
Okay,
well, she was like,
question.
While we was out together,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Does they gonna say you ain't gonna win just relationship?
But that's different.
Does they go with boyfriend, girlfriend, or does they go with marriage?
But if you
either way,
yeah. If you,
I'm agreeing, but I just want to make sure that we all on the same
whether we
page.
dating, we fucking, or we whatever. If babies is involved,
so you make breakfast. You make breakfast for every mother.
You goddamn right. Everybody get waffles.
It's a public service.
You goddamn right. Everybody get it. I'm not leaving nothing to no baby out. I'll leave a nigga out before I leave a baby out. I mean,
you don't
all the damn
kids. They get noodles.
And he ain't got a goddamn plate.
If you accepted, dog, that female, you accepted everything that comes with it.
That's right.
And vice versa.
And vice versa. That's right. So, shit. What's good for the goose, good for the gander, goddamn it. Now.
Wait a minute. How old are you? Where you just come?
Oh, shut up.
What's good for the goose, good for
the gander.
That's the truth, though. I'm Southern raised. I'm old school raised.
Y'all in this motherfucker eating steak. Everybody gets steak.
That's right. Or we all pork and beans and noodles.
Facts on facts.
Take care of the babies, dog. The baby.
What they call it? What's that? Macaroni baby? Look, real nigga facts, bro. I hate when I be like chilling with a chick, bro, and we done had a whole full course meal, and you done gave these kids some noodles, man. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? They eat what we eat, bro. You don't fucking get a kid noodles.
I'm saying something.
No, say it on me. Say it on me. I don't play that game.
Yeah, she gonna say something.
That's what I'm saying. I would say something. I'm definitely saying something. So, nigga, really? Did you get it?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
So, real quick, just for shits and giggles. Okay, so crab legs here, right?
No,
Preference.
not gonna happen in my house.
Motherfucking oodles and noodles. One more time.
Right.
Crab legs.
Not gonna happen in my
Right.
house. No. We
Oodles,
eating crab
motherfucking
legs, bro. Everybody eating the same shit.
You goddamn right. I'm
You
flipping all
don't
this
play
shit over.
me. You don't play. I swear to God, I'm not playing it.
All this shit.
Oh God.
All this shit gotta go.
I thought there was
God.
something in there.
Yeah,
man.
I don't play that. I don't
like
play
it.
that.
Yeah, I don't play
I done been in people's cribs where and they straight gave their kid noodles because we fucking eating shrimp, steak, and everything. And
I'm gonna tell you something else I don't like.
Did you
because
continue
I'm
to
old.
mess with her?
Huh?
Did you
I don't
continue to mess with
like
her?
when
Say that again.
grown-ups
Did you
eat
continue
before the
to
goddamn
mess with
kids.
her?
No,
What the
no,
fuck? Who raised you?
no. The fuck I didn't.
Who I don't like
That's disrespectful
What?
to me. And they're not even my kids.
for grown folks to eat before the children.
That too.
Who
No.
raised you?
Right? No.
Who raised? Now I come up
The
in
kids
in
eat
in
before
in
the parent.
goddamn right. I come up in a house where the women actually make the plates, and we make it for the children and the men. So if you brought you a man or something like that,
So who
you
get
know,
to play first, the man or the kid?
The kids.
husband or
Kids always.
the husband or the kids?
Kids.
well, as long as he get the big piece of chicken, it don't matter.
the biggest piece. You might get the biggest one.
Yeah, as long as he get the big
The
piece
kids
of chicken.
still eat first.
I
bro.
didn't about made his plate and put
It
it to
don't
the side
matter.
anyhow, but the babies definitely eat first. The babies eat. The babies eat. But the
That's
babies
right.
and the man eat at the same time. You want me to be honest? That's a simultaneous.
The woman
Like
always
that,
make
that
they play
usually
last,
that's kind of
so-
how that works.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah,
worked
yeah,
that way.
Yeah,
But
the men
still
and
in
the
all,
babies
the
eat
kids
first.
is the kids fed and the man
fed. That's right.
And
And
she
then we
make
make
they
our
plate.
plate last. Yeah, and you half-ass eat because you didn't nitpick
Or
everything.
depending on who
pick
got
it right.
pizza or something,
pick it
we
out
can
for
put this
everybody
stuff together, man.
You end up being Big Mama with a little bitty soft.
Look, I cook the food, you find the
Fucking
movie.
a little
That's
bit
the
of
type of
grease,
nigga I
little
am.
bit
I don't give a
And
shit.
that's your fucking.
You
dinner,
cook the
'cause you fed
food,
whole
I
goddamn
find the
house.
movie. If I cook the food, you find the movie. That just is what it is. We finna eat this shit together, bro. Straight up.
But in a relationship, if you want me to get on some catering shit, because if when I am in a relationship, I serve my man. He doesn't.
And that's nothing wrong.
He
Wait a
doesn't make
minute,
a
but
plate.
it don't hurt for the man to serve him sometimes.
I didn't say
Always
it
gotta
wasn't.
compare.
I said
That ain't
in
what
my
you
house.
said.
That's what I do.
Right. You just did.
She never
Yeah, I
said
didn't- I didn't say
it.
that.
Bro.
I said, that's fine. But
What came with the comparison? I said it.
In other words, she didn't ask for your rebuttal.
I don't need to fuck her to ask for a fucking rebuttal. I just said what the fuck I said. It doesn't hurt for a woman to wake up and have breakfast. It doesn't hurt for a man to bring breakfast.
yeah, but that's not what I'm saying.
That is not what she said.
Right, that's not what
Yeah,
she's saying
You
at
know
all.
what? I'm
Yeah.
done talking because y'all trying to make me seem like I said something wrong. I never said
No,
anything
you never
wrong.
said anything wrong, but you
that's
didn't
not
have
what
to
she's
say
talking about.
nothing.
You know what?
I like that.
Y'all target me more than y'all. No, they do. Watch the shit. I promise you, and that's starting to be aggravating in a motherfucker because I didn't say anything wrong.
But
all
she
I
just
said
told
was,
you out of her own mouth.
all
That's
I
not what she
said was it doesn't hurt for you to switch the girl.
That's true. That's true. I
That's
like
all
to be
I
faithful.
said. Oh, she ain't say that. That's not what the fuck I didn't say that for that though.
She just told you that ain't what she said.
Hey man, in any situation where you drop a butt, it's to contradict whatever it is that the person is saying before that. If you say but to what it is that she just said, if a but is said to what it is that she just said, that's fine. You over there now.
It doesn't hurt.
So
It's fine. It's
You went
I
over
said
there.
it doesn't hurt.
You went over there.
Moving on in the world.
Uh-huh.
Talk, bro. You should
you should.
I just said it doesn't hurt.
It don't matter. I'm just saying, if y'all heard, then y'all understand. If y'all heard every Friday, then you understand what we talking about.
I just said it doesn't hurt.
I'm not saying.
We're
I'm
not-
understand what you said. But I'm just saying for the audience. If y'all understand, I'm just saying whoever talks. Not you. Nigga, I'm not talking. I'm talking about them, nigga. If I'm talking to you, you'll know I'm talking to you. Shit, I'm just saying, if y'all understand, if y'all heard every
Listen,
Friday,
all
then
right.
you understand what we talking about. Y'all said that y'all don't
Listen.
understand what we talking about. If y'all was every Friday, then you understand.
Listen.
You don't have to be here every Friday just to understand.
Well, that's cool. I'm just
Hey,
saying, you'll understand
listen.
more. Fellas Night Out.
So what would you say?
Shit.
This is
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was
talking about how you are willing to.
It was branched off from something, and I was just saying. I think that I feeding the kids. Thank you, baby. Yeah, that the men and the kids eat first. I actually simultaneously start really like a first thing or whatever, but I like to cater to my guy on a singular basis. He doesn't really make a plate in my house.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I prefer it that way. Anyway. I prefer service.
So if you say you on a singular basis and he don't make a plate in your house, right. So if he were to go make his own plate, you would feel the type of way about that?
I'd be like, what the hell is you doing? No, you know you don't make no plate here. What's wrong, baby? You okay? I mean, he can if he just really wants a plate, but you know that's not what we do around here. You know I take care of you. You know I take care of you. Quit playing with me.
That's actually kind of funny.
I think it's I like you know.
Oh, you said you were Southern raised, so I get it.
It's my great grandmama was married for like 60 years, and I mean, you get how to take care of men from the women in the family, you know, and that's how we did. That's how we do. We take care of the man. Mm-hmm. I mean, as long as he take care of the house and he's a leader, then you taking care of it the house. Yeah, my great granny. Now I ain't doing this shit. However, like she ironed sheets, paper, motherfucking, you know, all of her bed looked like it came straight out of a magazine. You know what I'm saying? Like she was a homemaker. Like she cleaned baseboards and steps and concrete, that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Concrete. You know, for real, dead ass. Like she would have us clean the steps outside. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like old school shit. So like I come up in that kind of house, so it's like we do the cooking, the cleaning, and all of that shit. If he's gonna do it, that's awesome. But we pretty much do it. It doesn't, and we don't have a problem doing it.
Right.
Yeah, right. Like that's what we do.
I feel you. That's what's up.
Not everybody was raised that way though.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Shonda Wade, I'm gonna fuck you up.
It's almost. I'm
gonna find you.
It's almost funny
to hear it.
Right.
It sounds really old, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, it's the give and take. It's the give and take of the two to be for a woman to be able to do those things. Then a man has to play a particular part. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, he got to be a leader. I mean, he's got to be a good guy. You can't be a bum in my house talking about getting a plate. You ain't gonna be in the house though.
Do you feel like you? I know we're supposed to be on the next thing, but this is an interesting topic to me a little bit.
Right. Sure.
Do you feel like it's the same, or do you take that same position in the situation? Well, modern day speaking, how both parties work. Or do you still feel the same way if you are working
financially? Working. Okay, so yeah, in today's time, I feel that both parties definitely need to work.
Right.
Because things are just so costly these days. I don't see how one could just do it. I personally couldn't just sit. I've been a stay-at-home mom, and he's brought the check home, and I've done, took care of the house and everything. I wasn't all the way just comfortable because I come up a hustler. So I was used to always doing something. I have to have some kind of side hustle or business or something going, and he not be the only one doing it. You know what I mean? But that's my personal feeling about it. If he can afford it to take care of the household, and they're in agreement with that, then that's fine. But typically, the rule, as it were, for 2021, both parties need to contribute, most definitely.
I just think that's an interesting perspective.
Yeah, you're a partner.
Yeah, consistently, the mindset of women, and I'm not necessarily saying that I'm leaning either way. What I'm saying is that consistently, the mindset of women in this generation is that if both of them are doing, a particular part as far as finances and things are concerned, then that part is not hers to do. Or, those things that you spoke about, it's not hers to do.
Well, traditionally, the man is the provider protector, right? And in essence, he still is. She's the helpmate,
Mhm.
and she's merely doing her part. So I believe that the roles are still very much so in play.
Mhm.
I think he's still providing, and I think she's just the helpmate. That's what I think. I think she's just adding to and making it better. You give her a house, she makes it a home. You know, you bring groceries, she makes dinner. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So, you give her sperm, she makes children. You know, we're gonna produce. You know what I'm saying? So.
I'm
still behind.
Gotcha.
Well, people are different. You know, these times, the times we're living in right now, with everybody being on money, get the bag, and especially the younger generation, they're not interested in getting to know another person or anything like that. They only want what they want and get with you based off of what you can do for them, and that's kind of the mentality. And a great deal more than the old school mentality that I got. That's more prevalent these days than anything. What can you do for me?
I think a lot of things has been switched up.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Right?
Men, you know, even when you have a man that's a provider, or you know, do what you do in order to, you know, stick it to the man, make it work, you know. But women continuously decide in their mind that they independent and they fight for that. So even with the man that's still, you know what I'm saying, even sticking by your side, even though let's say he, like we had a thing that if you get with the woman that make more money, you know what I mean? And a lot of niggas be like, bro, I can't fuck with that woman. And I can't, to be honest. I can't.
Really?
Fuck no.
Why? What makes you feel that way?
Because they have a building.
I'm sorry?
They have a building.
Okay.
This is their domain. So by them having their domain, you are belittled. As a, you know what I'm saying, as a woman, and you make way more, and that's your shit. So that's their domain, and you only dwell it. Do that make sense?
It's an interesting point of view.
Yeah, but they have the power to.
Well, both parties should have their own shit anyway. It shouldn't matter who makes what.
It shouldn't, but it does, and that's how that works.
Now, if this is a situation where they're residing together, is what you're saying. If I'm not, you know, and she makes more money than he does, therefore you're saying that she runs shit, is basically what you're saying, because she makes more. Now, if that's her personality type, along with the money, then that's what that is. But I personally know plenty of women who make boss motherfucking paper over the man, and he is still the king of a house. Very much so.
But then again,
and that exists today. I know these women.
It only depends.
Make a lot of money.
It
and
only
make sure
depends on the woman, though.
That's what I just said. Yeah, it depends on the woman and her.
That's my point. It depends on the woman and the man.
Yeah,
it depends on the woman and the man.
Yeah, but
now,
if you have a woman who feels like, you know, this is my shit, you know, and you know, motherfucker,
no, because
it's my money. I make more money than
way,
you know, then that's her personality.
A man wouldn't do the same thing a woman would to that, in that extent. They wouldn't do that shit.
I bet you
have.
I
think some women at my house before. I ain't gonna stunt. But
we just talked about a nigga
kicking the chick out. And there are some.
We just talked about the baby.
Over the baby, that's different, bro. I'm talking about just over expenses or whatever the fuck else. I done seen that multiple times. I mean, just an argument. Just the argument.
Traditionally, with men being the provider and being the head, as it were, over time, have always had a bit of a pompous attitude when it comes to spending. And you know that if he has to spend, that you have to act a certain way in order for that to happen.
That's not true. I do not fucking agree with that. I will never agree with that. I will not agree with that in no form or fashion. I already wanted to argue with you any fucking way.
I've been a pimp.
So
you can't tell me shit.
I've been the hoe. So you can't tell me that you that shit actually counts because it
That
doesn't.
count. It's all relevant.
No, the
It's all
fuck it
relevant.
don't.
It's all
No,
relevant
it don't.
because there are over 6 billion people in the world.
This
and
nigga
many
just say
instances.
I've been
You
the
can't
hoe.
I have
say
been a
it's
hoe.
a matter
You
of
most
fact.
definitely. I ain't been a hoe to the extent that she's talking about being a pimp. No. I've been the hoe doing the shit that I need to do in order to survive, motherfucker. I done been
Nigga, that's
around.
the same thing.
No. I've never had sex for money a day in my fucking
You might
life.
not have known it, but I guarantee
No, I've never had sex a day in my life, bro, for bread, bro. I've never done that. I've never
What was the
done
next
that.
question?
There ain't no
it
more
wasn't-
questions,
yeah,
I don't
we was
think.
done.
That was it?
Yeah, we was done.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, hey.
No, I want to clear my name because this shit is on live, man. I am not a hoe, man.
You said you did.
I've been one.
Then you turn around and say, I've done things to survive. Ain't that what a hoe do? Do things to survive.
No. A hoe do shit to make money.
To survive.
Right. That's that same message as evolving and growing. This nigga-
Nah, a hoe is different, man. That's a payment. You like, okay, baby,
what is
I'll
Are you saying
bust you down for
You ain't a hoe
60.
because you have a
I ain't
pill.
never did that, bro. I've never done that. We ain't never had a sex.
Just quit while you're here, man. Just let it go. Let it go.
You ever had sex for any type of payment?
No, I've never had sex
Never?
for payment.
Never no payment?
No.
And I ain't talking about just
It
cash.
ain't got to be money.
Would y'all ever ride Dutch?
Yes,
Ride Dutch?
I've done Dutch. You know what that means? You pay your bill, I pay
I
mine.
played
I've
double
done Dutch.
10, 20,
you
30,
said
40,
ride
50, 60,
Dutch,
70,
what?
80,
What's
91.
What is ride Dutch?
Right.
What's
I
wrong?
don't know what
Where
that is.
the broad pay and you pay for dinner.
That's Dutch. That's
Yeah.
Dutch. Yes, I've done Dutch. Yes.
And I've done ditch because ain't no motherfucking way. I'm not Dutching a goddamn thing unless we partners, my nigga.
Yeah,
Fuck
I
you
done
mean?
done Ditch too.
We partner. My dude on the other side of the table. Not baby. The fuck. No,
Nah,
bitch
I'm talking
ass
about Dutch.
nigga. Absolutely the fuck
I'm
not.
talking about the Dutch. You talking about what a Dutch
You gotta
where you
get
pay
pussy
your
talk
shit and I
or
pay my
nigga
shit.
talk. There is no gray area. Fuck you mean?
Have you ever?
You're paying or we are paying.
Yeah, ain't no wrong with that.
Yeah, and if we are paying, there's nothing else happening. Facts.
Have you
Why
ever?
As long as that's clear,
So do you ask?
I got the lobster.
Do you ask men out? Have you ever asked a man out?
Fuck no. That's
Okay.
now
I mean-
I might as well get on one knee.
No. I
Yes,
asked.
nigga, would you be mine?
Listen,
Fuck no.
I asked that question.
Like going
I
out to
wouldn't
eat.
ask that nigga across the street.
I asked that question because you said you wouldn't go Dutch. Now, if you never asked a man, if you've never asked a man out and you never would, then that's fine. It makes sense that you wouldn't go Dutch because if he asks you out, then he should pay.
Right.
But some men don't think that way.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
Some men still
No.
think that you. Well, I've never been in this situation. I've always seen this shit. I'm just talking from what I'm saying. But yeah, no. Some niggas still, feel like, you got this.
What's wrong with asking
Even
a
though he
man out
asked.
though?
All right, so
That's just as bad as a man asking you out on a date. Now, I have experienced this, and this sucks dick. It really does. Ask me out, and then I get with you, and you like, okay, so where you want to go? We can go wherever you want to go. Okay. Let's just go back just for a second. So you asked me out on a date. I get to you.
Oh, no, dude.
No
Yeah,
date.
that's
I
dumb.
got a question for that one.
Yeah,
I
that's
got a
dumb
question for
as a
this one.
motherfucker.
I got a question for that one.
Where the fuck is the date? Where the fuck you came without the motherfucking date? Where is the goddamn plan?
So wait a minute.
You left the fucking plan?
Hold on,
You could have texted. Did you write it down?
Did I just
Did
ask
you just ask her? Have she ever been asked a man on a date?
Has she ever asked me? Yeah.
You ever asked a man on a date and then you expect him to pay?
No que hablo español.
She never.
She
asked
said
me.
she never asked a man on a date.
Yeah, it sounds Spanish to me.
She said she did.
No, she said she didn't.
You ain't never asked a man on a date,
Never.
What's wrong with that though?
right?
Are you fucking
That
kidding?
is a good question.
I would never in the history of niggerdom ask dick and balls to a dinner table.
Why not?
No, why would I do that?
Why not?
Because I'm not courting that nigga. He's courting me. And if he can't ask me, then he don't need me. He don't want me. And if he don't want me, then I need someone else. I only want who wants me. And I only know he wants me if he
How does
acts
that
like
make
he
him
does.
not want you though?
Because he hasn't made the effort to say
That's
anything.
bullshit.
If he doesn't put forth the effort, then I am not going to help him. Fuck no, you have to make
that
the
means
first
you're
step.
gonna be single for a long fucking time because if you don't even take the initiative to
Boy,
decide
fuck all
to
of it. All of it. I was in a relationship
man,
for 17 fucking years, nigga. Fuck you.
and that's why
I
the
know what
17
it
years is over.
No,
You're supposed to be
17 years
able
old because he was
to
a
fucking
let
ask
me
that
not
man
disrespect this man.
sometimes.
You don't know my situation, and speaking loudly does not
It
make
don't
you
hurt.
correct.
It does not hurt.
It doesn't make you correct. It does hurt. It does hurt.
Listen.
You in your what? You in your 30s?
Listen.
Please keep
yes.
living,
Yes,
baby.
I am.
Please keep living.
It doesn't hurt.
Please keep living.
It
And
doesn't
I'm old school
hurt.
raised. I'm old school
It doesn't
raised.
hurt.
You can take that
And
new
it
school
doesn't
shit
hurt. And it
on
doesn't
some
hurt.
motherfucking way.
And
And
it
you can take it to
doesn't
your
hurt.
Dutch.
And
You can
it
take it to
doesn't
your
hurt.
Dutch.
Oh, wait a minute.
I
It
smoke
doesn't hurt.
Dutch.
Wait a minute.
I
My
smoke
phone right
Dutch.
here. No,
Fuck out
it
here.
doesn't hurt. It say that
That's
right
like
there.
asking a nigga
And
to
my
marry
phone not
you.
even know.
I'm
My
not
phone
asking a
know.
nigga to marry
It
me.
doesn't hurt.
I'm not asking a nigga to go out on a date. I'm not asking a nigga for his number. This nigga's gonna have to be a man, and he's gonna have to see what he wants, because men know what they want and they go after it. Either you go after it or you don't. If you don't go after it, you didn't want it.
Even though we go after it, we still don't want it.
You didn't want it. And if you want it and didn't go after it, then shame the fuck on you. And I'm not helping. I only want who coming for me. Fuck out of here. I don't want no lame ass nigga. You don't know how to speak up.
That don't
Say
mean
it
you
with your
lame.
chest. Now.
That don't mean you lame.
Fuck you, man. Or sit the fuck down with your soft ass.
This is exactly
I can't
where
say nothing
everything
to her.
fails.
I'm too afraid.
Real facts.
Fuck out of
This is
here.
where everything fails.
Yeah, it definitely failed. When you
It
niggas want us to be the
fails
niggas.
because
You see how I have to put my sergeant voice on?
You as a woman does not have the gumption to just say a little bit, just to let a man know that they're interested or you're interested in
Yeah, you know what that is? It's called femininity. It's called femininity. It's called the bed of my motherfucking eyes. It's called walking by your motherfucking ass. And if you don't find interest in what you see enough to open your motherfucking mouth, then keep that motherfucker shut.
You know how many women
Fuck you, mean?
as a
Now
man.
that's the kind of nigga for me. Now, there is a woman who I out there and she feels different. And that woman's prerogative. That's that woman's prerogative.
That's our show
Keep
for
going.
tonight.
Fuck you, mean? No, you at the beginning you said things are backwards. They sure the fuck are. She, Sabrina. Renee.
A lot of things. As listen,
great.
all women, for real, y'all women that's listening,
Boy,
the people that's on her. Look, let me tell you something.
Boy, I had a great grandmama,
Sometimes
mama,
it doesn't.
great granddaddy, granddaddy, daddy,
And you still talk.
fuck, elders, ancestors.
Y'all young ladies. this
It takes a
lady's
village.
her, and there's people that's actually
Shit.
watching.
Men, woman,
It
children.
does.
Holy Ghost, man, woman, children.
It doesn't.
God, man, children. What is God first?
All right, man. That's our
woman,
show. We
children.
appreciate y'all for tuning in.
You said,
Wait, please don't take this off. I'm talking about order. One more. I'm talking about order.
I see what you say.
Shit is out of order, and that's where shit is fucked up. Shit is out of order. You got bitches on their knees asking for their fucking husbands and shit.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I just fuck what you
That's
saying.
bullshit.
My wife did it, and I stand by
I'm
it.
getting on my knees. I'm sucking some dick. That's my dick.
She asked me.
I'll suck a little dick, but I ain't asking
At the
for
end of the
no
day, she
hand
wanted what
marriage.
she wanted. She ain't waiting on no motherfucker. So I can't complain. She did it. I was moving too fast, so she wanted what the fuck she wanted, and she did what she did. So my wife did it. At the end of the day, I don't knock her for doing it.
To each his own.
But at the end of the
Is
day,
that
I teach my daughters. It's what the fuck I teach my daughters. Don't wait on no motherfucking man, because the man today is not like back then. So you gonna get what you want. If a nigga you want, you gonna talk to him. Don't wait on no nigga. The niggas today ain't like they was when we were. I'm just saying. Don't get what the fuck you want.
Old school man.
Niggas,
Everybody prerogative.
On my mama, I agree with that.
It's all relative.
It don't. And we out this.
That's right. That's right. I'm old school.